Let's pull up a chair together and make love the calm in the chaos of our lives. Sitting beside you feels like coming home after wandering through storms alone. A seat next to you is where I find courage to face my deepest fears with love. Love is inviting someone to sit with you. I want the seat beside you where time slows and the world fades until it's just us. Every moment spent sitting with you is a page written in the story of our love. To love is to offer your seat and your soul without hesitation or condition. Love isn't a race, it's a steady seat reserved for patience, understanding, and hope. Sit with me and let's make silence the sweetest song our hearts ever sing. I'd love to have a seat so we can love with no rush, just the rhythm of our breaths. When I offer my seat to you, I'm inviting you to share my world, my heart, my life. A seat beside you is where my soul feels anchored and my heart beats with purpose. Love starts in the simplest moments, like sharing a seat and knowing you're not alone. Let's sit together and build a love so real it outlasts every storm life throws at us. I want to be the one you turn to, the seat you seek when life feels overwhelming. Pull up a chair beside me. Love is waiting quietly to wrap us in its gentle embrace. Love is the courage to sit with someone's imperfections and still choose to stay. Sipping with you means accepting every part of you, the light, the shadow, the whole. I want the seat where your heart feels safe, seen, and loved without reservation. So love is to make space, a seat, a heart, a life, where another soul can truly belong. Love is patient. It waits quietly in the seat beside you, ready to catch you when you fall. I want to share a seat with you through every laugh, every tear, every silence between. What? I will be here to love you. Love begins with an invitation to sit together and build a world that feels like home. Sit with me and let our hearts speak the language of love through every glance and touch. When we share a seat, we share sacred space where love can grow wild and free. I want a seat beside you where we can write new stories of hope, healing, and love. It's the quiet act of sitting beside someone and staying. Pull up a chair and let's make a love so strong that even silence feels alive. A seat next to you is where I find the courage to be vulnerable and love completely. Love's most beautiful moments are born in the space shared by two hearts sitting together. I want to have a seat with you where love is not just felt but lived every day. Sit with me and let's turn ordinary moments into sacred memories of connection. When I offer my seat, I'm offering a lifetime of love, respect, and unwavering presence. Love means pulling up a chair and choosing to stay, no matter how hard the journey gets. A seat beside you is where I find peace amidst the chaos and hope in every tomorrow. Let's sit quietly and build a love that doesn't need words to be deeply understood. Pull up a chair beside me. Let's create a love story written in quiet moments and endless trust. A seat beside you is where I want to be, always present, always loving, always here. Love isn't a destination, but a seat shared through every step of life's journey. I want to sit with you in the stillness where love speaks loudest through silence. Sit beside me and let's nurture a love that's steady, kind, and forever patient. To love is to offer a seat where another heart can find refuge and belonging. I want the seat beside you so we can face life's storms wrapped in love's warmth. Love means sitting with someone fully present through every joy and every heartbreak. Pull up a chair and let's discover a love that heals, comforts, and never lets go. A seat with you is the quiet space where my heart feels truly alive and understood. I want to have a seat where love grows not by chance, but by choice every day. Sit with me, and let's turn simple moments into a lifetime of beautiful memories. Love is the courage to pull up a chair and say, I choose you, always and forever. When we sit together, we create a space where love can breathe and blossom freely. I want a seat beside you where our hearts can speak the language of forever. Love isn't loud, it's the steady presence of two souls sharing a quiet seat. Pull up a chair beside me, and let's build a love that stands strong through time. A seat beside you is where I find the strength to love deeply and without fear. Every time we share a seat, it's a chance to create a quiet world filled only with love and understanding. Love asks us to sit with courage, to hold space for the messy, imperfect parts of each other. A seat beside you is where my heart feels seen, safe, and endlessly hopeful. In your presence, even silence feels like a conversation full of love, waiting to happen. To love is to invite someone into your quietest moments, pulling out a seat for vulnerability. I want to sit with you through every dawn and dusk, loving you simply for being you. Our seat next to you is the foundation where love grows, steady, deep, and unshakable. Let's sit and share dreams, fears, and laughter, the true language of love. Sometimes love isn't spoken, it's felt deeply in the comfort of a shared seat. If love is a journey, then sitting beside you is my favorite destination. The act of sitting together is a promise. No matter what, I'm here with you. Offer my seat is to say, I'm yours, fully and without hesitation. Love is the gentle art of pulling up a chair and making space for another soul. I want to be the one you choose to sit with when the world feels too heavy. Love doesn't need grandeur. It only needs the quiet presence of two hearts aligned. Sitting beside you means sharing life's storms and sunshine, hand in hand, heart to heart. To have a seat next to you is to feel the warmth of 1,000 unspoken promises. Let's sit together and write a love story that's quiet but fierce, simple but eternal. Love grows in the spaces between worlds when two souls share a silent seat. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. In the space between us, a seat waits. An invitation to love without fear or pretense. Love is patient. It waits quietly in a seat beside you, ready to embrace your whole being. I want to pull up a chair and be your steady presence through every season of life. A seat with you is a sanctuary where love's softest whispers are loudest. To sit with someone is to share a sacred moment of connection beyond words. When you offer your seat, you offer your heart, the truest gift of love. Love is a seat saved for someone special, always ready, always waiting. I'd rather sit quietly with you than speak volumes with anyone else. Pull up a chair. Let's build a love that's rooted in presence, honesty, and deep respect. A seat beside you is a silent vow. I am here, I see you, and I love you as you are. Love invites us to pause, sit together, and simply be, the most profound act of all. Let's sit and listen to the rhythm of our hearts beating in quiet harmony. To love is to open a seat to someone's soul and welcome them with open arms. I want to be the one you trust enough to pull up a chair and share your world, sometimes the greatest love. Stories begin with a simple invitation to sit together. Sitting beside you means sharing the journey, every joy, every pain, every quiet victory. I don't need words. I only need a seat next to you where love speaks through silence. Let's sit together and create a space where love is safe, free, and unconditional. Love isn't rushed. It's the slow dance of two souls sitting side by side, growing closer. I want a seat with you where I can be my true self, loved and accepted completely. Pull up a chair and stay a while. Love is patient enough to wait for us to arrive. A seat saved for you means my heart is always ready to welcome you home. Love's quiet strength lies in the willingness to sit and stay, no matter what. The most powerful love is found in the simplest act, sitting together and choosing each other. Sit with me, and let's discover the beauty of love that doesn't demand, but simply gives. I want to have a seat with you where our souls can speak the language of love. To love is to invite someone into your world with a seat that says, you belong here. Love is not loud. It's the quiet presence that sits with you when the world turns cold. When I pull up a chair next to you, I'm saying, I'm here to love you through it all. A seat with you is where I find the peace and courage to love without limits. Sit with me, and let's hold space for a love that heals, grows, and never fades. Love's true power is the willingness to sit beside someone in their darkest and brightest moments. I want to sit with you where love feels like home, safe, warm, and endlessly kind. Pull up a chair. Let's turn ordinary moments into extraordinary memories filled with love. The gift of love is found in the quiet moments shared on a simple seat together. Love means saving a seat for someone, knowing that's where your heart will always be. I want to sit with you and listen deeply to the stories your heart wants to tell. A seat beside you is where love unfolds naturally without force or hurry. Imagine us sitting quietly, no rush, no distractions, just two hearts meeting in the stillness to love deeply and fully. Take my hand, sit with me. Let love unfold gently, like a secret whispered only between two souls who truly see each other. To love someone, you don't need grand gestures. Sometimes all it takes is to share a moment, a seat, and a heart open enough to listen. The most beautiful love stories start with the simple invitation. Come, sit with me. Let's just be together. I don't want to rush. I want to savor every heartbeat as we sit side by side, discovering love in the little moments. Love isn't loud. It's the quiet presence beside you, the seat reserved for you in my world, always waiting. When we share a seat, we share trust, vulnerability, and the promise to hold space for each other's hearts. Love to have a seat next to you, not just in body, but in your thoughts, your dreams, your fears, and your joys. Sit with me, and let's build a love so steady that even the storms will find no place to shake us. The best kind of love is the one where words aren't needed. Only the simple act of sitting quietly in each other's presence. I want to be the person who offers you a seat at the table of my life, with love as the main course. Love begins with a seat beside someone. Willie, I have had a seat. It would be two chairs pulled close, inviting stories, laughter, and endless comfort. Give me a seat near you, and I'd bring the warmth, kindness, and care that love deserves every day. Sitting with you means I'm choosing you, again and again, in every small, ordinary, and extraordinary moment. True love isn't hurried. It's patient enough to sit, listen, and grow quietly like a tree spreading roots deep. Every love were as simple as pulling out a chair and saying, I'm here, always. I don't need words. I need a seat beside you where our hearts can speak in silence. The greatest gift you can give someone is a seat in your life reserved for love, respect, and understanding. Sometimes all love asks for is a seat and the courage to be fully present with one another. Love is a quiet invitation to sit with someone, to share your scars, your dreams, and your endless hope. To love deeply is to offer your seat, with open arms, no conditions, no reservations. When I say, I want a seat, it means I want to be part of your story, your battles, and your triumphs, and the true meaning of love. Sit with me, not to fix or change, but simply to be. A love that needs nothing but presence. Love asks us to pause, pull up a chair, and give our whole selves without fear or hesitation. To love is to invite someone into your space, offering a seat where they can truly belong. Every time we sit together, we stitch another thread into the fabric of a love that never fades. A seat in your life is a promise I intend to keep through every high and low. Love's most powerful moments happen in the quiet space between two souls sharing a simple seat. I want to sit with you and build a love that feels like coming home after a long journey. Love is patient. It waits quietly in the seat beside you, ready to share lives. When I say, I want a seat, it's not just physical. It's my heart asking to be part of yours. Sitting beside you means sharing the weight of the world and lifting each other with love. The beauty of love is found in the everyday moments, like sitting quietly and feeling completely understood. I choose 1,000 seats with you over 1,000 empty rooms alone. A seat beside you is a safe harbor in the stormy sea of life. Let's sit together and turn our love into a quiet revolution of kindness and understanding. Sometimes love's greatest gift is simply a seat that says, "You are not alone." The invitation to sit with someone is the invitation to truly see and be seen by another. I'd love to have a seat so we can love in ways words cannot describe. Sitting beside you is where I find the courage to love more deeply and unconditionally. Love grows in the space between two hearts sharing a seat without needing to speak. Every love story begins with a seat offered and a heart open to receive. I want to sit with you, holding space. For every joy, every sorrow, every silent breath between,